So, when most gun owners think about advanced training, they probably imagine something like this.
Target!
But what if I told you it was more like this?
You're a terrible driver.
You will be a ninja by the end of this day.
Yes!
Do we have a fake mic to drop?
I'm Kimberly Corban, and this is Empower the People, sponsored by SIG Sauer. You have a preconceived notion about what gun culture looks like, and it's always either men in military uniforms or camo with suspenders in a good old boys club. That's not what it is, because we're really looking at a huge increase in women gun owners for self-defense specifically. It is an intimidating situation. You don't know that when you get here, I'm not gonna be barked at like you guys are drill sergeants, and it's going to be a fun experience.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
Confidence is key, you know?
Yes.
But a humble approach is also important as well.
So I had 3 trainers. There was Dylan, Justin, and Hannah. And every time that I would meet somebody new from the academy, they all had this just sense of camaraderie, and that made it an atmosphere that I wasn't scared to ask stupid questions or to straight up embarrass myself, which I do naturally anyway.
It shouldn't matter who you're training. There's importance behind all of it. We're gonna give everybody the training that they need, and it's important. This is a super serious thing. What we're gonna do is just do a full breakdown, that way you understand cleaning aspects, why we do it, and then re-lubrication of the gun afterwards, that way it stays run.
Okay. Now this has been something that I have not done at home.
Okay.
Even with my knowledge of knowing that it's not gonna go off by itself, I still wouldn't know that I put it back together correctly.
What's nice about these is they're pretty user-friendly.
We take everyone in. Whether you want to be super tactical G.I. Joe or you just want to be a soccer mom that wants to learn how to shoot a gun, we're going to treat everybody with the same respect and teach to their needs. All we're here to do is put out good information, build a solid foundation so that if you do continue to shoot, you have that platform to start and grow from, or if you want to stop, you've already got a good base and fundamentals so you can stay there or you can progress, and we're just making sure you have that good foundation. We're going to start discussing drawing from the holster, getting the gun on target.
Okay.
We don't want to overcomplicate this.
Okay.
If the gun is in the holster and he wants to shoot it, what's he trying to do?
Take it out.
Right, get the gun on target.
Yeah.
Does not need to be more complicated than that. From a teaching standpoint, though, what we've done is we've broken that down into 3 steps, just so we can explain it a little bit better to people and they can understand what they're actually doing. First one is access. What we mean by access is just establish your grip.
Okay.
Next part is withdraw. Just get the gun out of the holster. Access, withdraw. Notice as he did that, he started to get the muzzle on target pretty much simultaneously.
Okay.
And then drive. His hands meet and he pushes the gun straight out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Justin's a phenomenal instructor here. He may bring in some stuff that I've either maybe forgotten or knows on top of what I know. Just her being able to get another perspective from somebody other than myself, man, the more the merrier.
The methodology that we use, which is kind of crawl, walk, run, is starting to kind of come together. Obviously, we still got a lot more trigger time to get through, so it'll sink in.
It's comfortable. It's a good setting, and I don't feel intimidated or feel like they're going to push me along at a pace that I don't necessarily feel comfortable with.
The important thing about target-to-target transitions is that the eyes lead the gun. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to put your pointer finger up to the 7 and then stare down your fingernail like it's your front sight post. Then when I say go, I want you to drive that fingernail, still keeping your eyes on your finger like it's your front sight post, over to the 3 as fast as you can. Ready? Go. And then back to the 7, keeping your eyes on your fingernail, go. Were you able to stop dead on it every time?
There's a little bit of...
Right, a little bit of a lag, right?
Yeah.
So do the same thing. This time, before you drive your finger over, I want you to look at the 3. Ready? Go. Back to the 7, look, then drive. Stops right on it, right?
Right.
Magic. Oh, man.
I never felt like being a mom or being a female or that I was from out of state or that my favorite color was purple. None of that stuff mattered. It was like, you are somebody that is here to learn, and we are going to teach you. And I loved that.
So the command will be up. We'll fire 1 round on our target. Transition over. Questions, comments, concerns?
I'm sure you just made it look a lot easier than it actually
Absolutely
is.
not. You will be a ninja by the end of this day. Awesome.
Okay. I don't feel Like, I need to be completely 100% serious and no laughing and no cracking a smile the whole time. It was like, no, this can be an enjoyable experience because we know how heavy this topic can be. And working around that and getting a sense of they are here to make sure that I leave knowing what I'm doing was so great.
Oh, what happened there?
Anticipation again.
Okay.
Let's do 3 shots on all 3 targets. 3 on 3. Up. Nice.
I feel like my draw is getting a little more motion, and maybe it's not quite like all of the things, right?
But you're getting more comfortable with it.
Yes.
Hugely important, right? You gotta be comfortable with it.
I got to do things that I hadn't done before. I got to go after moving targets and hit steel and do multiple targets and draw from a holster. And we finally got to really put some lead down range. Look at me, I'm even talking with the lingo.
I really like the fact that she got excited about getting to do new things. Most people pretend like it's no big deal to them. She was visibly excited with all of it, and that was kind of contagious for me and Dylan. We enjoyed that.
In my time at the SIG Academy, I saw firsthand why millions of Americans are seeking out firearms training for the first time. This was nothing like the boot camp, boys club stereotype that used to exist. Not only was the instructional style welcoming and down to earth, but the skills I learned were absolutely relevant to a mom of 4 like me. With more than 15 million Americans holding carry permits, and many considering it, today's gun owners represent every possible demographic background, and it was truly powerful to see firsthand how the training landscape is so ready to meet our needs.